she ruined your wedding day when you were getting married to him.
Is that something I don't know about?
Yeah.
I don't mean to start the drama. I'm just
No, that's okay. I mean, it is what it is.
I got a couple different souls that's here. Is this your mom that's here with you?
Yes.
Yes.
So first of all, I keep hearing I'm the father when I'm connecting. Was that your father that passed?
Yes.
No,
My husband.
Okay. Your husband and your dad, correct?
Yes.
He's here. And also with him, his mom passed as well.
Yes.
He's here with his mother. His mom is here pushing him forward to be able to speak and communicate.
Wow.
He's telling me when I'm connecting that him and his mom did not have a good relationship here in the physical.
No.
He says to me and Matt, do you know that this bothered me my entire life? He says to me that throughout his life, he says, I felt like I just wasn't good enough. He says, I felt like no matter what I did, he says, I felt like nobody appreciated me because of what I felt with my mom. And what's so sad is when I'm connecting with him, he shows me that he tried through many, many different avenues of his life to get close to her, to have a closeness with her, to have a love with her. And you know what hurt him the most? I'm going to tell you this right now. I'm going to get emotional. I don't know why, but I feel his pain. He's saying to me what really hurt him the most was that she didn't accept your family.
Yeah. That
Very
makes
true.
perfect sense. Absolutely.
I have to tell you this because he said to me, Matt, he goes, I didn't realize how much I was carrying with me my whole life till I got to the other side. He says, but he tells me that he was able to go and reconcile things with his mom. And for once in his life, he tells me this was the first time ever that he was able to feel relief in his heart. And he needs you to know this. He says, I tried my hardest. He says, I forgave her. I forgave her here in this world. But I couldn't get rid of the pain. He tells me that he was able to make up with her on the other side.
That's
wonderful.
wonderful.
I love that. I love that.
That's wonderful.
This is really sad because he's telling me when I'm connecting that she ruined your wedding day when you were getting married to him.
Is that something I don't know about?
It was a little before
Oh my God,
that.
here we go.
Yeah.
I don't mean to start the drama. I'm just
No, that's okay. I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah. My husband was from another country, and she did not approve of him
Marrying an American.
marrying and becoming American.
That's why, because he kept saying to me, it started on wedding day. It started on wedding day. And he said to me, it was all about her. It wasn't about us.
Right.
And he tells me he had to make a really hard decision because he loved his mom. He even though she did all these terrible things, he loved her so much. And that's why it hurt so bad. He tells me that he had to make a tough decision, and that was cutting ties with his mother.
Yeah.
So know that that's the reason why he's here.
Wow.
Interesting.
To let you know that, first of all, he says, Matt, he goes, I would never turn my back on my family. Even though he had to cut ties with his own family to be with you, I have to tell you one thing. He says to me, that was the best decision of my life. He says to me, I just feel so terrible. He said that my family couldn't see it. But this is what's so crazy about going to the other side is that, you know, when he's there with his mother, it's sad because she had regrets once she got to the other side because she didn't get to know you. She didn't get to know you. She didn't get to know your daughter. She didn't get to know your
met
family.
the woman.
You never
met the woman.
No.
That's why. So know that one of the things that he's telling me is this, and she's telling me, when we go to the other side, we go through a life review, right? We're able to look back on everything in our life. And at that moment, she realized one thing. His mother realized that she had turned her back on her own family, and she missed out on having an amazing daughter-in-law and an amazing granddaughter. That's one of the things that she had to come to terms with on the other side. You didn't miss out on anything. You didn't get to know her, but she missed out because for years, she held that same grudge the more that she kept her distance from all of you. Your husband's stepping forward for one reason. He's telling me that the one thing that he wants to let you know is thank you for sticking by my side. Thank you for sticking by my side. Because this man had several health issues here in this world when I'm connecting with him. He says to me, Matt, I didn't realize I was going to die. He keeps telling me.
He refused to accept it.
Yeah.
He tells me I had felt like I've been through worse. When I'm connecting with him, he shows me that he would get sick, he would bounce back. He would get sick, he would bounce back. He never took illness as serious as you and his daughter did.
Yes, yes.
And it's so hard. The one thing is, oh my God, he says, I didn't realize I was this sick. He tells me he didn't realize the sick till he got to the other side. And once he got to the other side, he goes, I can't believe I looked like this. I can't believe I felt like this. I can't believe I was even functional. That's what he's telling me. He wants to thank the two of you because he says to me that here in this world, he could have not gone through it alone. He says, I know that the two of you were there for me through everything. He says, and I trusted you with everything, even though I put up a fight. That's what he's telling me.
He did.
So
He
he
did.
needs you to know that. because he says to me, when I left this world, I felt so much love. And then when he passed away, his mother was there. Finally,
And that completed it.
it did. So please know that this is his way of letting you know one thing. He tells me, Matt, let them know that I love the fact that I can watch over them every day. I can send them signs. And he even tells me he came to you in dreams. I keep hearing of dreams where he's visited you. I feel like you and your mom get the same dream of him. Did you get the same dream?
What one did you have? Because I've had several.
Yeah.
We'll have to discuss.
Yeah.
Because I usually keep it to myself, you know, like it's a gift for me, you know, but
Listen,
Yeah.
that's so bad. You're going to share it. What do you mean it's a gift from me?
Selfish child.
I get that from my father.
Yes.
Listen, all I can tell you is this.
No,
I'm
it's
not
okay.
Jerry Springer over here, all right? I can't, you know, solve the conflict.
Right, no,
What I can't
no.
tell you is this. When you get dreams, you really should share them, because what's amazing is that you'll find that when your dad's visiting you, he's visiting your mom. So if you call and say, oh my God, I got a dream of dad the other night, and he was doing this, and this, and you compare, well, what was he wearing? What was he doing in your dream? Well, this is what he was doing in mine. It's amazing to be able to put the pieces together. So go back and talk about it, because he says to me, I visit the both of you. I visit the both of you. And he's telling me that you need to stop fighting as well when I'm connected with him. I love this. Well, listen, I am so glad that he was able to come through, and know that this is his way of validating that he loves you both. And more importantly, that he's letting you know, don't look back on the past and some of those sacrifices that he made and be upset, because he says to me, everything's resolved in spirit, and that it was so worth it, because he loved the life that he lived here in the physical world, and that he feels finally accepted now.
I love that.
That's nice.
I
All right,
love
I'm
that.
going to leave you with that.